The woman is encountering a piranha by the river, suddenly launched an attack on them. I haven't waited for the two of them to react yet. The piranha attacked them again. The two were frightened and quickly stood up to prepare to evacuate here. Who knew that the piranha suddenly kicked at the wooden board? Just kicked someone into the river. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of piranha schools are rapidly approaching here at this moment. At a critical moment, companions extend a helping hand in a timely manner. This saved a woman's little life. But I didn't expect that. Just took 2 steps. The wooden board suddenly broke at the waist in the middle. Looking at the plump meat slices, the piranha takes just 1 bite. Although the woman reacted quickly and jumped over, but due to excessive nervousness, he jumped out of direction. The school of piranha below is very excited to see this. Crowds of people began to crazily gnaw at the broken wooden boards. The woman was scared and limped to the ground. You can only try to approach your companions with your hands, but the piranha in the water doesn't give them any chance at all. Fortunately, my companions repeatedly advised me. That's when women muster up their courage, jumping over with long legs. But due to excessive nervousness, a woman, a curiosity hunter, unexpectedly fell into the water with her companions. A school of fish, smell the scent of prey, like a runaway wild horse, crazy charged towards both of them. Fortunately, they are only less than half a meter away from the shore. That's how we survived. Suddenly, panicked, companions pick up stones. It's like a big bang at the piranha, with the woman making up the last cut. The two of them were content to put down the bricks. To confirm if the piranha is completely cool, the woman boldly approached with her fingers to explore. Fortunately, it was just a false alarm. But in order to understand why piranhas travel thousands of miles from Shankia to Zhengzhou, a few young people actually put the undead piranha fish into an iron bucket. Come to Shankia to find Dr. Cat and explore the truth. I didn't expect that. The wise Dr. Cat unexpectedly loaded the piranha into his own fish tank, not at all aware of the imminent danger. The old man poured an extremely hungry piranha into a fish tank, then take out another steel plate, and put it into the water to separate the fish tank in 2. Then he threw a frog onto the other side to test the reaction of the piranha after smelling its prey. Looking at the piranha trapped by the steel plate, there was no response. Everyone immediately began to look down on this salted fish. Who knew that the piranha turned around just to cushion, and then hit the steel plate with full force? Not much effort, just hit a gap in the 50-meter thick steel plate, watching frogs lose their lives. Fortunately, the little friend on the side extended a helping hand in a timely manner. That's how I rescued the frog. Looking at the steel plate that was hit through, the old man's heart couldn't help but become afraid. Because this piranha has long been extinct tens of millions of years ago, returning to the mortal world this time will herald a greater disaster approaching. What's even more terrifying is that piranhafish like to lay eggs and settle down in water filled with sulfur dioxide, and sulfur dioxide is commonly used in the disinfection process of chlorination of household water sources, so these piranhas are likely to enter the artificial drainage system, launch another attack on humanity. Hear this, the woman couldn't help but be afraid, because he and his uncle recently opened the world's largest water park. If the piranha has really started to overflow, so the consequences will be unimaginable. Hence, the woman rushed back overnight, into the water source near the water park to check it out. Fortunately, after checking the iron mesh at the water inlet, there was no abnormality. However, just as he was about to land, a piranha suddenly attacked him. The woman was frightened and hurriedly headed upstream, but unexpectedly, the sound of tapping the water attracted more attention from piranhas. Fortunately, my companion arrived in time. That's how the woman survived. But after he returned home, clean up the wound, lying in the bathtub, contemplating how to respond to a piranha attack, a miniature piranha quietly sneaked down the faucet into the bathtub. Immediately after, tens of thousands of piranhas spewed out like floods. When a woman discovers an abnormality, but it's already too late. Fortunately, it was just a big dream, but women dare not delay anymore, so she came to the water park without stopping. Find uncle, told her about the piranha incident, but who knew today was an anniversary celebration. Even if the piranha comes, uncle is also unwilling to give up this good opportunity to earn money. After one's words, without hesitation, he turned on the water pump. Little did they notice a large number of piranhas entering the water park along the drainage channel. Sure enough, not long after, the piranha broke through the barrier, launched an attack on humanity. It only took less than 2 years. This water park is dyed red with blood. Women see the situation, hurry to find my uncle, let him go to the computer room to drain the poor water, then fill the pipeline with gasoline, burn down the entire system. I didn't expect that. My uncle chose to pick up the money box and drive away. Unexpectedly, one was accidentally broken by the iron wire in front of him. Women see the situation. I had to find my ex-boyfriend, let her go to the computer room and pull down the gate, and I personally jumped into the water to save people. Who knows, it wasn't long ago. My ex-boyfriend just pulled down the gate. A large number of piranhas were suddenly sent back to the pipeline by this vortex, and women also suffer from physical exhaustion, brought to the bottom by strong cellular respiration. What's even more terrifying is that, suddenly, a piranha broke into the pool. One lucky carried the whirlpool and quickly drove towards the woman. At a critical moment, suddenly, a fecal fork pierced the skull of the piranha king. Turns out it was my ex-boyfriend, returning to the pool at lightning speed, saved the dying person. Meanwhile, another companion also poured a large amount of gasoline into the drainage pipe under the arrangement of her boyfriend. As a match slowly fell into the pipe, the entire drainage system of the amusement park suddenly exploded violently. Immediately after, tens of thousands of grilled fish crashed into the tourist plates from the air. Nurse, this piranha crisis has come to an end.